Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Page Podcast. Your hosts, Braden Figueroa and Chad Nutter. Holy shit, guys. Welcome back.
What are we about to do?
So, last week we discussed how we want to bring on a Page Pod listener. As you guys know, we're worldwide as fuck. So, we're bringing on Will. He's a dedicated listener of the Page Pod. He's the
All the
homie
way
from
from
Great
the
Britain.
UK.
Great Britain. We're calling him in right
What
now.
time is it there? Like almost
I
midnight?
think it's almost midnight, so we'll see if Will picks up. We're giving him a call right now.
He better pick up.
He doesn't really have an option to pick up. Oh, Will
There we
George in from Britain. All right. Will, we are hyped to have you on the pod. We were just talking about how you've been amazing supporting the boys, and we appreciate you. Will is all the way from the UK, like we said, and he's a film student. So he's going to film school right now. He's grinding his ass off at uni. That's what they call it over there in the UK. Uni, you know?
Right. Yeah,
All right.
not college.
Not college, exactly. All right, Will, what do you got for us?
Right, I got some zingers for you tonight, boys. So first of all, so I know you guys travel a lot. So how are you guys able to travel and do brand work? / do the brands pay to travel to do the work, or do you get the brand work before you go and then do it while you're out there?
That's an incredible, absolutely incredible question, Will. You want to go? You can talk a little bit about it.
Yeah. So we obviously like to travel, and we like to either travel for free or be paid to travel.
You can kind of
So,
talk about the first
Just
time.
for example, like
Yeah.
the first time we went to Bali, we wanted to land a resort that would just kind of pay for the trip.
Not any resort. It was only 5-star resorts.
A
What is-
5-star
what is
resort.
this? This is an amateur
We
hour.
wanted to land
Holy
we wanted to land
shit.
a 5-star resort.
Only going after the big dogs.
And we sent out DMs to probably hundreds of resorts.
Lots of them.
Very, just tons of them. And anyways, one hit us back and said that they were willing to comp our stay and have like all of our accommodation and meals covered for the time that we were staying there. And they gave us like four or five free nights there, and then we just decided to travel for like a week on top of that by ourselves.
We stayed cheap though. The first time we went to Bali, we didn't go crazy. We were we had saved up money from shooting shit in the U.S., like a few gigs, and then that paid for. Or maybe it was one or two. No, we had done the first. Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 gigs or something, and went to Bali, and then did that, and then shot for them. But then the last time that we went, it was a little bit different because we had found. I think there was 3 or 4 brands. One was Bali based, and the other 3 were like U.S. based. I can't remember if that's the exact number, but something along those lines. And we had contacted them prior to us going there and said, hey, we're going to be going to Bali for 2 months. We're going to be, making a lot of content for ourselves. Is this something you'd be interested in? Here's what we can do for you type thing. And so then they had given us like their budget or whatever and then given us clothes. And so we had went out there and shot those clothes. And then another company was like they're like small wooden goods, like plates and spoons and shit like that. And we actually shot that stuff. We shot that stuff there with the owner of the company. She was with us. She was really cool on set.
So there's a couple different things you can do. You can get like brands or hotels to like comp your stay, so you're not paying for stay.
And you don't need followers to do that.
No.
For the Page Pod listeners, you definitely don't need. You don't have to be an influencer. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be able to provide them with some sort of value.
Or you can just go ahead and pay for everything on your own, and then find brands to work with that will end up paying for the trip. Like Brayden said, we worked with a couple of clothing brands last time we went to Bali, and we ended up paying for the accommodation flights all on our own, but then we were able to work with these brands, and that covered the cost of the trip.
Exactly.
Another example is I traveled all of Europe last year with a couple of friends. We went to Barcelona. Italy, Ibiza, London, and we were able to do that from just hitting up different hotels and resorts and giving them some content for free accommodation.
There we go. It's good stuff.
Smart moves. I rate that. I might have to employ that next time I'm able to travel somewhere.
Okay, well, give us number 2.
Right. This is a complete. I thought it's a complete off the beat question, but you're on a wild jungle trip like a wilderness kind of explorer adventure. You're taking one influencer with you. Who are you taking?
Holy shit.
Wait. So I'm on a jungle adventure, and I have to take one influencer with me. Who am I taking?
A jungle adventure. Wait, what? So how? Okay.
Yeah,
we need some guidelines.
There's just so many things that are gonna go into this.
We need a jungle adventure. It's just us and the one influencer.
Yeah, pretty much. And maybe like I don't know, you might bump into a tour guide, but you're just gonna kind of like.
Are we like fending? Are we fending for ourselves?
Yeah, you're gonna go out and try to make some really raw content, as raw as it gets.
How long is this trip?
It'd be like a 7-day jungle trip.
7 days. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the rest of it, you might be going back to like staying in some really nice resort kind of thing, get some cool infinity pool photos or something. But for this
Got
week,
it.
yeah.
Okay, so we need
So the
someone
question
who can
is-
take. We need someone who can take cool infinity pool photos.
Yeah, we need someone that's capable of doing that, and then
and then someone who you're not gonna want to kill before the 7 days is over.
So it can't be a girl.
Yeah, that was.
You think it could be a girl? You think you could do?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be kind of awkward. Do you have a girlfriend if you went with like another girl?
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I feel like I almost need a dude there. I need a dude. I need a guy.
Yeah, but like in my case, I think a girl.
Dude, we're a package deal. So this is
No
like,
way. I
Is
I
it,
think we
is
have
it-
different answers.
Oh, we can have different answers.
We're
Okay,
going.
You have different answers.
Okay.
Chad might got eaten by like I don't know.
Okay. I get it. Okay. All right.
Wait. But I still haven't decided. I have no idea.
Okay. I think I know who I'm taking. I would take. If we're going for 7 days into the jungle,
Into the jungle.
we'll take Chloe with us because
No, influencer, he said.
Oh, he said influencer has to be an influencer. Okay, my bad. Yo, my bad.
Yeah.
I think
If you want to take Chloe, you can
I want no. Yeah, sorry. Chloe's out of the question now. What I'm gonna do? I want banger IG stuff. I want like just incredible content.
Yeah.
And I know Jeremiah's a pretty cool guy. I think I could stand to be with Jeremiah.
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
I think I could stand to be with Jeremiah Davis, that one blonde kid on the internet, for 7 days.
Yeah.
I think that
I mean, I kind of already went to the jungle with Jeremiah. We went to Tulum.
yeah. So I want my time. I want my little date with Jeremiah. So I'm taking Jeremiah to the jungle.
That was gonna be my answer.
Huh? Yeah. Now you gotta pick.
Little bromance.
You should take.
I don't even know any influencers.
Oh, I'll give you a great one. I'll give you a great one you could take. This is incredible.
You think
Maybe
you have?
take Casey Neistat with you, Chad.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. This would be great.
Who do you want to take?
Matilda. I'll take Matilda. She's great.
You're gonna take Matilda. You want to give her ad out to the people? They can look her up.
She definitely knows how to use like a camera and stuff too, for sure. No, she has great content. Will, do you know Matilda?
No.
I'll send her her Instagram over.
We can
to
send
you.
it to you after. You can take a look at it after. That's.
Well, I don't know if you're able to. I think you can probably look at it right now.
Yeah, you could probably look at it. Take a look.
Wait,
What's Will's username? I don't even.
I don't know. Will. It's like Will George.
It's Will.Georgie. So that's George with 2 E's on the end.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
cheeky.
Before,
There it is.
before
Yeah,
you
you
can
look at it right
you
now.
can take a look at that right now. But Will, do you have?
Are you really taking that, Chad?
Yeah, why not?
He wants to have. Was she just gonna like? You're gonna hold all the stuff, and she's just gonna like. You're gonna take pictures of her. That's how that's gonna go.
No.
That trip's gonna go like that. She's gonna say, "Oh, like you're the little camera guy. Like let's do this. Let's have
Yeah,
a
He's
chance."
simping right now.
Yeah, he's simping.
No
Sim-
chance. It's still
sim-
September. We have 3 more days and no sim September.
Interesting. Well, before we get you out of here, do you have any more questions for the Paid Pod listeners?
Yeah.
Oh, Will's got another one. Will's
I
got.
think this might be a short and sweet one, which you probably answer with a few words, but I could probably segue into another one. So, as you have one lens and one body to use for the rest of a massive client shoot, what are you going for?
It's a great question.
That's an incredible question. Okay, are my
One body.
one body?
I'd say that
Is it just video? Is this just a video shoot?
this.
Yeah, you're doing a video shoot.
Video.
Biggest client, you bagged the biggest client going, and you're like,
Oh, I bagged the
Shit.
biggest client. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Massive.
Go. I already know
This is this gear that we have to have or like anything.
anything.
Anything. I'm
Anything.
thinking anything. Yeah.
Got it.
I can go. I already have
Alright,
it.
say yours.
I'm going with the Ari Alexa Mini, and I'm shooting this shit with a... Dude, Ari just came out. I pronounced the name wrong earlier. I apologize.
It's Ari.
It's Ari. That's how you
No.
pronounce it. It's Ari. Yeah.
No chance.
It is, because I listened to this podcast of the guy from Ari, and he said, stop saying Ari.
You're
I was
kidding.
like, cool. I would use
I
one
think
of
you're
the...
the only person that says Ari.
No. You guys are just all uncultured swine, and that's fine. It's Ari. And it's like $100,000 camera. That shit was what I would be using. But the lens I would go with would be one of those Zeiss Cine Primes, and it would be like just like a nice 50. Just like
Alright, I got mine.
a really beautiful.
We're going with the Black Magic Pocket 4K and a Zeiss 35mm f1.4. Great little setup.
That's great.
This man, you both got the setup.
Yeah, we got some good setups. I love that, dude. Well, we appreciate all the support that you've given us. Will is actually going to be starting a podcast here shortly. So
No way.
yeah, he's starting a pod.
Listen,
Giving you some.
He doesn't know the name yet. Might change the name. So once Will comes up with the name, we'll let it out to the Page Pod listeners.
when's it gonna launch?
When's it gonna launch? What's it gonna be about?
We've recorded the first episode, and I designed a whole logo for it. Hold on, you can have a peep.
That's pretty sick.
Photoshop.
Will designed a logo.
I had it all set up and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but then I literally went and looked on. That was just like a base one.
Okay.
I did in like 5 minutes, but had a look on Spotify after I'd uploaded it, and there's loads of other people with the same name.
That's
So,
Nice.
I was just like, oh,
God
shit.
damn it.
So,
That's sick.
Going back to the drawing
Will's going back to the drawing board with his pod.
We don't want another name that loads of other people have.
Yeah,
Loads. That's also a UK word.
Loads.
Yeah, we don't say loads.
Cheeky. I've started saying
Tons.
cheeky because of the UK kids. So US people that are listening to the Page Pod, start saying cheeky. How do you use cheeky?
Yeah.
Before you get out of here, say how do you use cheeky. Tell the people.
If I posted a sick gram like I usually do, or an amazing TikTok, I'd be like, yo, Braden, yo, Chad, go drop a cheeky like on that, or
Okay.
that dude over there is like hella cheeky or something.
But it's not like
Is it like sick? Is it like sick? Is it? Okay, so
But it's not like a girl's like if
If I
her,
walk
like
up to-
bathing suit bottom. It's like she's got like a cheeky bathing suit bottom. That's not like.
that's not it.
Or you could get away with that. Let me quick Google
So you could get away with that. That's unbelievable.
But it's not cheeky because it's like literally cheeky.
Yeah, no, so that's where I'm
It says
confused.
the Google definition is showing a lack of respect or politeness in a way that is amusing or appealing.
No, that's bullshit. So I don't like that one. Urban Dictionary, this shit. We're looking. Page Pod listeners, we're gonna
Urban
figure.
Dictionary, according to Urban Dictionary. Whoa, this is a
Whoa,
really
that's.
long
I didn't want to read a
definition.
fucking essay.
Holy
I
shit.
wanted
Here
to.
we go. Another one says, oh, I'll go down the pub with my mates for a cheeky pint.
Okay. So we're gonna
Mates.
assume that cheeky for a U.S. term is
Whoa,
gonna mean
I like
like
this one.
What's this one?
This one on Urban Dictionary says, cheeky is a word used in Australia by New Zealanders when flirting with the opposite sex. It's used in a playful manner when one is teasing.
So
So
Will
an
is
example
interested in me.
is, Curtis, you're so cheeky. Come here so I can kiss you.
Does that fit?
Yeah, I'm looking at that one. That also works as well because.
So it's an interchangeable word. Page Pod listeners, interchangeable word. Cheeky is an interchangeable word.
Interchangeable word.
That's great.
It says something said or done or disrespectful, but endearingly.
Interesting. Okay, well, it's good to know.
I'm gonna start
So
using
there you
it.
go. That's my nice little nugget of.
All right, we're filming a cheeky little pod here. That's good
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. I'm filming a cheeky little pod, or I'm just gonna drop a cheeky little gram or something.
That's great.
What time is it there, Will? Midnight?
Will's about to go to bed.
It's just about to hit midnight, and I've got uni tomorrow at 9:30, and I've got to like drive there and everything.
You guys don't say midnight. What do you say?
He said 12:30. That's what they say over there. They're all confused.
No.
Yeah, you were getting at me about
They
that.
say a quarter 12. It means like 12,
12:30.
half 12. They say that too.
Yeah, and we didn't say like September 2nd or whatever. Well, we do because you guys said the way around sometimes.
No chance.
September.
Nah,
What do you say?
What do you say?
because our dates go the other way around. So we go the 28th of like So the minute it's like 28th September.
Yeah.
September 28th.
That could work.
No, yeah,
I mean,
and like when you're doing like if you're just writing numbers, it's like month. Like here, it's like month, the
Day.
number of the month, day, and then the year.
Yeah.
And then it's really confusing, like on documents and stuff. Like it's like day, month, year. That's.
But you know what else you guys don't do that really pisses like us off? Like Legos. Can't stand it. It's Lego. There's no S in it.
Let's go. You guys. So okay. So
No.
Lego.
Lego. Okay.
It's not Lego.
Like the toys.
Yeah. Like the building blocks.
Oh, it's just
No,
Lego.
but there's.
It's just
It's
Lego.
just Lego. If you have multiple Lego, it's not Legos. It's still Lego.
Pretty sure it's
I don't know.
Legos.
If it's multiple
Hey,
Legos.
listen.
I mean, if
that's-
you have like
that's-
if you have like a bird, it's one bird. But if there's multiple birds,
Go talk to the guys from Norway that invented it. They're the people who.
They're morons apparently. Jesus Christ.
yeah, old
Kurt
Kurt
Christensen. This guy's an
Well, he died in 1958.
yeah. This guy was confused. You can't ask him a question. He doesn't know. He doesn't know Lego and Legos. Dude, it's 100% Legos, and we'll tape. It's Legoland and then Legos plural. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no, he didn't.
He didn't die.
I don't know.
No, he died, dude. The guy.
No, yeah, he died in 1958.
That's unbelievable. Well, Will, thank you for coming on to the Page Pod and asking some incredible questions. If you're tuning in right now and you want to be on the Page Pod, shoot us a DM on Instagram. Make sure that you've dropped us a review. And if you keep sharing those stories, we're going to reach out to you. We're going to try and get every single person that's sharing those stories on the Page Podcast. Will, thank you, baby. We'll see you later, okay? Have a good night's sleep, brother.
Peace out, Will.
Peace.
See you later, boys.
What an absolutely incredible first session with Will. I don't know if you guys tuned into the last pod, but I'm wearing sunglasses in the pods now.
Again.
All of them.
All of them.
All of yeah. I think it's a thing. I think it's a vibe. I've been told that I look great with the sunglasses on inside, and it's like the UV thing. I wanna, I'm protecting my eyes. That's what I'm doing, and I think I look kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know. That whole idea just kind of threw me off. Anyways, last episode, we said that we were going to start filming and that we would be uploading to YouTube.
How'd that shit go?
Went awfully. We had some filming mishaps.
What happened?
So, for those of you who don't know, when you're using something like the Sony a7 III or the Sony a7S II to film, as soon as you hit that 30-minute mark, it just stops recording.
It's just a bullshit feature.
It's awful. So I definitely knew that because it's happened to me.
No, yeah, we knew. We for sure knew it.
We knew it was gonna happen, but we just completely forgot that it was a thing.
We got excited. Once the camera goes on, it's game time, And I was just in character. I was rolling. I was doing great, and then that happened.
The majority of the stuff that we wanted to talk about,
all the good, literally
all the good stuff that we wanted to talk about was at the end of the episode, which we didn't film at all.
So it was really sick. Yeah, but
so that episode is not on YouTube. But as long as we remember to film the whole episode this time, it's gonna be on YouTube.
Hopefully we won't mess that up. Yeah, so it will be on Page Vlogs.
To
30 minutes.
30 minutes. So right now it's 4:21.
4:20. Got him. All right, and we're 2 minutes in, so that's great. So
at
not good at math. You good at math?
At 4:45 we should stop. 4:45.
Okay. That's good to
know.
Should
I set an alarm on my phone?
No,
I'm gonna set an alarm.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna set an alarm, and it's gonna go off. And
at 4:45.
Yeah, you think I have one for 4:45? No chance.
That's unbelievable. Pod numbers absolutely through the roof. We keep hitting our monthly goal. We keep beating the previous month, which is crazy. It's pretty nuts.
We can't go backwards.
No, yeah, it's obviously the train's moving forward, and you guys are on the train, so it's going forward. It's going great. We're really appreciative of it, and the story reviews are incredible. I mean, I can't.
Story reviews.
Story reshares are incredible, and I cannot thank the Page Pod community enough because you guys are an incredible group of people. And whether you are a creative or you just like listening to us bullshit for an hour, we appreciate you. But what I definitely think you should all do is, reach out to one another. I'm going to try and figure out a way to connect all of the Page Pod community. I don't know if it's going to be through like a Facebook group or what.
I think we should start some sort of chat.
I think so too. Like on literally on WeChat or something.
Yeah, like a Voxer, WeChat, WhatsApp sort of thing.
Yeah, WhatsApp, something along those lines. We're going to start because I think that leaning on one another when you're going through shitty times or if you need help with stuff, that's going to be great. And we built this awesome little community of creators. So let's keep the ball rolling. You know what I mean? Oh, and the review.
Speaking of balls rolling.
The Lakers are going to the finals, baby, for the first time in 10 years. It's insane.
The first time in 10 years.
Yeah, the first time in 10
Holy
years.
Shit.
So this is a really big deal. The Lakers officially won the Western Conference last night, so let's go Lake Show. And yeah, I worked the game. It was a great game. LeBron just absolutely ate last night. Dropped 38 points. It was an incredible game.
Hopefully he eats every night.
Yeah, hopefully he eats every night and he doesn't go hungry. But now we're going to the finals. We don't know if we're going to play the Miami Heat or the Celtics, so we'll see what happens.
So it's kind of sick that they're going to the finals.
Yeah.
But out of all years to
Yeah.
go to the finals during COVID when you're in a bubble,
It's kinda
and
sad.
You can have
It
no
is.
fans.
I know. It is.
That's just kind of sad.
It is. I think my dad literally came down and said, he said, "Where's the confetti?" I go, "That's sick. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's sick."
What did he say?
Where's the confetti? Because, like, dude, with the most fun thing is...
Wait, they just didn't have confetti?
No, they had confetti. He's saying at the house. Like, I'm literally sitting in my living room like, cutting this shit. And then,
Yeah, you should do it at your house.
yeah, I'm gonna get the confetti cannons going. I should have had that last night. I should have had
How they have, they have like when they win, they like have the whole locker room celebration thing. They have, like,
we should if we win the finals, what we should do is in my house we should plastic wrap my whole living room and just
100%.
just send off
champagne and confetti.
That'd be sick. That's definitely a plan that's gonna happen.
And spray champagne and confetti with you.
We've been, not me specifically, but we know some people that have been having some trouble with some ladies in their lives. It's been a tough week, man, for a lot of people that we know. It's been a tough quarantine, man. I think it's...
Yeah, no, it's been a tough year.
It's been a tough year. Dude, how long have we been in quarantine? I forget, dude. It's been like 6 months that we've technically been in quarantine, right?
Yeah, since like the beginning of March.
Yeah, which is unreal. But I'm assuming for the lady listeners... and
almost 7 months. Unreal.
That's crazy. For the lady listeners and for the amigo listeners,
well, amigos can be...
Amigo, I was like...
Amigos can be ladies as well.
We're making it dudes in this podcast.
But it would be like lady listeners and gentlemen.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen listeners.
Lady and gentlemen listeners, I'm assuming it's been a tough year for dating and such, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a tough year in general. But yeah, especially for dating. I mean, especially at the beginning of quarantine. I don't think a lot of people wanted to even like see other people.
No,
like,
no
like,
chance.
Be like near other people.
No chance.
I think now it's getting a little bit more lax and people are like going on dates and stuff. But there's just still, I don't think it's quarantine related, the confusion that's going on.
No, wait, do you think I have a question for you.
I think
people have been locked up, man. People have been locked up. People are sexually frustrated, right? People have been locked up in their houses, in their apartments. I think that it's like if they haven't seen a ton of people, it's gonna be like, okay, hey man, what do you do?
Yeah, no. In theory,
this is weird. This is a weird time to start back to dating.
No, but in theory, I think it should be a lot easier.
You think it's easier to go on a date?
Yeah, no. I think in theory this makes sense. That it would be.
Give me your
this
theory.
is not actually what's happening, but in theory it would make sense.
Okay.
For
why?
It to be easier to go on dates, because everyone's been locked up. They haven't seen anybody in 7 months.
Okay.
And they're just dying to have some physical connection. So like the first person to slide into DMs asking to go on a date, they're pretty desperate at this point potentially. They haven't seen anybody for a little while.
I'll ask Chloe what her thoughts are on this. I'll be like, hey.
No, I've seen like multiple TikToks about this. I think that L girl, she does like, she's like really intense.
Okay.
She gives like guy advice.
The blonde.
The blonde girl. Yeah.
She's really intense.
Really
dude.
intense.
Holy shit, she's intense.
like Call Her Daddy intense.
Yeah,
she might be a little bit more intense.
She's
than Call Her
pretty,
Daddy.
dude. She's pretty intense.
She made like a TikTok like now like I gotta. Nah, I can't find it.
You can't
TikTok.
find it. It's
fucking
too
deep.
expensive. Expensive is just not the word that goes there. What the hell is going on? God damn it. Happy Sunday.
But she made a TikTok saying like, boys, like now's your time. Like, you can score like a 10 if you're like a 7 or like something like that.
So you're good.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not what's going on. So that's in theory what's happening, but for some reason that's just not what's going down.
No, I think that, we've had a lot of swing and misses from friends. A lot of swings and misses. We've had a lot up to the plate, and a lot back to that dugout.
Yeah, but I mean, if you
keep
as long as you like,
if you're getting ABs, man, if you keep getting at bats, you're gonna hit a single. You're gonna.
I mean, in theory you will. In theory again, but even the on base percentage of some of these people is just very low.
Okay.
That's like not even like talking like singles, doubles, triples, home runs. Just like getting on base.
Yeah, it's been low. It's low morale around.
Yeah, the OBP is just very low.
OBP, look that up. On base percentage.
Like, what's the phrase I'm looking for?
Huh. I just don't know.
It's not a single. Like doubles, triples. What's that?
The cycle.
No. Like doubles, triples, home runs. That falls under.
Your slug percentage. I have no idea what you're trying to say right now.
Like not a base hit. Like over a base hit.
Oh, extra bases.
Extra base. No.
Yes, extra bases. Hit? Extra bases. That is the.
I don't think that's the phrase I'm looking for.
Doesn't matter. Continue.
Well, I was just saying, like, there hasn't been a lot of, like, doubles, triples.
No, and I think that, dude, okay, here's another thing, man. Meeting people, way tougher, right? Because you're not, so pre-COVID, right? You have mutual friends. They have a kickback. They invite you over. They might have girlfriends there. Or if you're a girl, they might have guy friends there. You go hang out at their house. You meet people. That's dope. You have a mutual friend, like, oh, I know Jake. And how do you know Jake? Now we can be friends. I like you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on,
Mutual friends is great.
Exactly, okay? But now, you're dealing, if you're single, I wouldn't know this, but you're dealing, I'm assuming, exclusively off of IG or TikTok.
Yeah.
Or Tinder or Bumble. Wait, just like a pain in the ass. You're using a lot of your
Instagram.
time.
So.
Yeah, you're from a single guy.
This is a good take.
Take it. Give me a hot take.
Instagram and TikTok
are
better dating apps than Tinder and Bumble.
I would rather, for sure, meet a girl on the gram than I would on Tinder, to be honest. I don't know why. It's not that I hate Tinder. I look down. I used to, when I was single, I had a Tinder. It was kind of funny to swipe and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think Tinder can be useful but even can be useful for traveling.
Okay, that makes sense. That could make sense.
But even like traveling too, like the main goal of using Tinder is to then get to Instagram.
Oh,
so you don't want to stay on Tinder too long. Tinder's like the tool to get to Instagram.
So you're banking on these girls, or if having their IGs in their Tinder.
Yeah.
So you can go to Instagram and say, hey, I'm Bali Chad, and I like blue water, and I ride motorcycles.
And even too, if they don't have, if you start initially talking on Tinder, the goal is to get off of Tinder as fast as possible.
So you want a Snapchat?
Yeah, you want a Snapchat and Instagram, or
literally anything but Tinder to keep this conversation.
Yeah,
so it just doesn't die. No, that makes sense, dude. That makes sense.
I don't know why it's like that, but that's
No, it is the case. That makes total sense. I totally agree with that.
But also too, if you get an Instagram is more social proof.
Oh,
than the Tinder, because the Tinder has
Tinder, dude. Tinder, it could be. First of all, you could be catfishing.
Yeah,
it's a guy or a girl. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Sketch. Second of all, it's not a foolproof thing that this is that person.
Yeah, exactly. And then they pick the top 4 or 5 pictures that they think they're the best photos of them.
Okay.
But then you go their Instagram and hope they have maybe hundreds of photos.
So you have more to look through.
Yeah, you have more to look through, and you have the tagged photos.
That's a game changer.
The tagged photos category where their friends are posting pictures of them.
So you can see if.
Also too, they can kind of curate that if they want to, but a lot of people just have all their tagged photos.
Yeah, I don't ever look at my tag, but that makes sense. Wow. So I'm learning a lot. I don't need this information.
And
but
then
I'm
like the
learning a lot.
following to follower ratio can kind of play a factor. It's not like the biggest thing. But if they have like 1,000 followers and they're following like 5,000, then that's kind of a
red flag.
A red flag.
Immediate red flag. You're like, what's going
But
on
that's
here?
not to say like they need like 2 million followers.
Okay, so you're not going.
It's actually kind of sick if they have like 2,000 followers and they're following like 500 people. That's pretty sick.
Really? You're a big fan of the ratio situation.
Not really the ratio.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying like you don't need to like if you're
You don't need Chad Nutter does not need his girlfriends to have.
you don't have to have a blue check.
There you go.
It's kind of sick to be like a little bit on the more like mysterious side and have like
Really?
not that many followers. Even it's kind of pushing it to be private.
No, private's whack, dude.
Private is kind of whack,
No,
but if
no,
you're
no,
like
no,
if you're
no,
private
no,
and you
not-
like
not
get
even-
in,
not
if you
even
like
kinda
get accepted into like a really sick private account,
Mm-hmm.
then that's like really really sick. But like just initially getting to a private account, it's kind of a red flag.
No,
But if you're let in and it's like actually sick, then it's like really really sick.
no. If someone hits me with a follow and they have a private account, I immediately swipe it. I don't care who. You could be Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio.
What if they have like a really like intriguing bio and like a good profile picture?
and they follow, and dude, they'd have to be like, I just wouldn't. I just don't know. If I don't know them, I'm not giving them. A follow.
This is what I've been doing lately. I'll just like follow back and get accepted.
Okay.
And like see what's going on, and then if I just don't like it, then I'm out. Like hit them with the unfollow.
That's pretty good. I like that. That's good shit.
Yeah, but my following is just getting a little too high. I need to.
You gotta stop following so many girls. That's your
Just
problem.
need to do a.
You need to do like a spring cleaning.
No, yeah. Well, it's not really spring.
You need to do a fall cleaning.
Like a fall cleaning now.
Very interesting. That's good stuff.
But yeah, a lot of our friends have been having some difficulties.
If you're having trouble with that though, what do you say that people do? Do you just keep taking swings? You just keep going, guy, girl. You just swinging for the fences.
Yeah, no, I think you do need to keep taking swings,
Okay.
but also at the same time you need to like meet with your coach and make an adjustment if need be. You need to. I mean, you can't just be taking swings in games without putting some practice in.
No, I agree. That makes sense.
So like you need to like consult with your batting coach and like make sure your swing is perfected before you just keep taking more like pointless swings. And then perfect your swing.
Perfect.
And then get back in the game
Uh-huh.
and keep taking swings. But you can't keep taking swings with a broken swing.
There you go. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's great advice. That's incredible advice. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of advice, and I think
A lot of advice.
tons of advice. This is good shit. You're gonna want to listen up, Page Pod community. Oh, also, by the way, if you haven't already, definitely go hit us with a review down in the Page Pod Apple Podcast app. Let's get a little review going.
We love reviews.
Those help the pod so much. They push it out to more people. So if you enjoy the pod, you get a thing out of it, you get a funny laugh, or you get some inspiration, go leave the boys a review. It'd be much appreciated.
Also, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, Project X.
Oh.
Every day.
It's just like a little hammer and a big boulder. We're just chipping
It's
away.
like that image
Yep.
with like the guy in the tunnel. They're just like chipping away at the thing, and then he eventually like turns around. But we're not gonna turn around.
No, there's diamonds in that bitch, and I know they're there. You know, so we're just.
So we're chipping away at it every day.
That's good stuff. It's coming closer and closer. When do you think it'll be done? We keep
Well-
changing the date. Cool, because now we're kind of flying through it. We have a system.
What is it right now? September 27th.
Yeah.
September. So
It's not gonna take us.
it's gonna be done. Probably in like
all the way done. I don't think
it's gonna be like
Like-
launched to the public.
Probably
Probably in like a couple months.
Okay, like December. You're thinking like December 1st.
Probably around there.
Okay.
When do you think we should? Maybe like a month before then. So like a month from now, we like announce what it is.
Oh, that's kind of sick. Dude, I hear from the grapevine, I've heard that there's some dope shit that might be, gifted. Have gifts. People love gifts.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, first of all,
I'm hearing a lot of rumors around the town about
the first question is, where did you find a talking grapevine?
just down. It was down the grapevine. It's just walking up. It's just talking.
Interesting.
Yeah. I hear there's gonna be some dope shit though.
I haven't heard anything from this grapevine.
But
I haven't seen this grapevine. But
I think there's gonna be some dope shit that is with that month. We'll see what happens though.
But yeah, maybe in like a month from now,
we could talk about it.
We can first make some like little hints at what exactly
Project X is. That's incredible. Okay. I'd also love the Page Pod listeners to drop a review and send me a DM on IG and let me know if the glasses are a vibe. Because I think they're a huge vibe. The last time, lots of comments about them. It was unbelievable. It was like 15 people that hit me up.
No chance.
Yeah. It was unreal, dude.
No chance.
Craziest thing.
15.
Yeah.
Probably like 3.
It was unbelievable. Now,
I got free pokey today again.
That was bullshit.
It was great.
Chad and I like to make bets. And I lost again today, so I had to buy pokey.
You might need to stop taking
Pokey's
bets.
too expensive, dude. This is a $28 pokey every time. I'm done with this bullshit.
Well, it's like $14.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It makes me really mad. So I don't know if I'm gonna take bets for a second unless it's in ping pong, but we'll see what happens.
No, I mean I'd still be in.
Set up ping pong tomorrow. We'll do a pod on Thursday about how I kicked your ass in ping pong.
No chance to beat me in ping pong. Ping pong, cornhole.
No.
Golf.
Set up ping. What?
Golf.
Set up ping pong the next time I come over. It'll be game over.
Ping pong, cornhole, golf.
No chance.
What other games we got?
No chance.
I mean, home run derby.
I beat you at home run derby.
No chance. Yeah, I mean, just pretty much everything.
It's just not true.
Any game.
You're just lying to everyone that's listening. That's bullshit. That's fine. I get it. You want to like boost your ego and stuff on the pod. It's fine.
Most things.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't faze me. But, Chad, what I really wanted to talk about today.
I mean, if you want to accomplish the goal of beating me, then you gotta start putting in the work. And like people say, there's no better time to start than now. Or also, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago.
That's a good one.
But the second best time is now.
Well, I mean, here's the deal, listeners of the Page Pod. You hear a lot of people crying and complaining right now, and I know it is a shitty time. It is a very shitty time in the world. It's a weird time. You know, it's a weird time. It's a weird time for a lot of people, and if you're doing well, you got to realize that there's a lot of people that aren't doing as hot. You know what I'm saying? It's a difficult time for a lot of people, but let's try and reverse engineer this, right? Instead of looking at it like half empty, let's look at this glass half full. And let's think about how right now we're at least going to be in quarantine, in quotes, till January, right? Probably.
So this is just my prediction.
Give your prediction.
2022 life, we might start seeing some resemblance of
normalcy.
2022.
No, yeah, it's pretty accurate. But dude, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. What you can do right now, and what you can, instead of sitting and crying and being like, okay, let's figure out how we can make an adjustment. How can I position myself to, when this is all over, to have, maybe it's a new skill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's learning a new software. Maybe it's investing in a new camera. Maybe it's saving all your money, saving your ass off, saving as much money as you possibly can, whether you're 14 or you're 29, whatever, 35, whatever, saving your money, putting it like $50 aside every month until we're at that goal to where we can say, okay, now we have a lump sum of money. What can I invest this in to better myself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think right now it's a very easy time for a lot of people to be sad and to mope about what is happening and be like, damn, like I can't travel, I'm depressed or whatever. I'm depressed. Depressed is a huge one. A lot of people are depressed right now. Tons of people are depressed. I was depressed in the beginning of this shit. It was like, dude, when is this going to end? Yeah. I cannot stay inside and not do anything. This is crazy. You know what I mean? So I was in not the best place mentally, but I reversed that mindset and was like, okay, how can we better right now? How can I make right now better? And I made some necessary changes, and I feel a lot better about myself right now.
And I think a lot of people have never had as much time.
I agree. Free time
as they do right now.
I totally agree.
And instead of just sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself all day every day, there's never been a better time than now when you have all this time.
I agree.
To maybe learn something new.
Start the fucking podcast or whatever.
Start the podcast, start the YouTube channel, dive deeper into something that you're already doing. Just chase after something that you might not have been putting your 100% in pre this whole situation, because now you have all the time, and I mean, I don't think things are going to turn around in the short term.
I agree.
Really. So it's been like 6-7 months already, and I think a lot of people have just still been like sitting at home feeling sorry for themselves for the past 6-7 months.
Totally.
Some people might have turned it around already a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
But still, it's not too late to start turning things around and feeling or like chasing after something that you're passionate about.
And along with your time thing, so we were actually on David Meltzer's little live stream the other day. He interviewed us for like 15 minutes, but I was consuming some of his content down on his page, and he talked about, he was like, when he graduated from law school or something, he made $1 million in his like first 9 months out of law school. Very impressive. It's a shit ton of money. Something that it's unattainable for a lot of people, but the guy works his ass off and was able to make that much money. But then the guy that was interviewing him asked, he was like, you know, how do you do this? How is this even possible? And he said that in 9 months, to you it's 9 months, but to me to me in those 9 months it's 10 years.
Yeah.
And so, dude, and I was thinking about this the other day. Adam and I were talking, right? This is actually a crazy stat. I totally forgot about this, but I wanted to bring this up on the pod. Pulling out a calculator for those listening to this page pod. There's 52 weeks in a year, right?
There is.
52 weeks. There's 2 weekends in every week. So if we do 52 times 2, it's 104 days. That is a lot of days if you take off weekends and you're not doing anything to further push a business or an idea or a goal. That's a lot of days that you're giving up, right? That's a ton of days. Oh,
that's the alarm. If I wouldn't have set that, we would
not have stopped. I was rolling. That's a good thing.
Oh my god. We would have forgot again.
100%.
So, right now we are stopping video and resuming.
Now we're back. Okay, but no, here's the deal, dude. There's 104 weekend days in a year.
104 weekend days in a year.
Yeah, right. So if say you work every Saturday or one extra day, you're working 6 days a week instead of 7 days a week.
It's 52 extra days.
It's 52 extra days, and say you're able to actually be productive on the low end for 4 hours out of those days, right? 4 hours. I'm getting say you work, you know, one extra weekend, 6 days a week. You're getting 208 hours more than your competitors if they don't work weekends. So it's something to think about, how like you can get out as much time as you want to put in, and we have the same fucking 24 hours in the day. But it's what you put into those hours that you're actually productive that's going to make you successful and put you closer to whatever goal that you want to accomplish. You know what I mean?
And it's not just maybe working an extra few hours on the weekends. It can be putting in an extra hour every day.
Totally. I totally agree.
Monday, put in an extra hour. Tuesday, maybe show up a little bit earlier. Wednesday, maybe just stay an extra hour later.
Dude, but you know what? People love to pretend that they're busy. It's one of my biggest pet peeves about living in Southern California. Like, seriously.
No, it's ridiculous.
It is, like, actually unbelievable how many people think they're, like, really busy and actually don't do shit with the day. They're like, oh, gotta go coffee at 9, gotta go to Earth Cafe at 10, gotta do this at 11, gotta go to my yoga thing, gotta stretch. Like, that's bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people aren't actually as busy as they think they are.
Yeah, there's a difference between being... No, people actually might be busy.
Okay.
There's a difference between being busy and productive, though.
There you go. Okay, that's great.
You can be busy and accomplish nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
In the day. You can have a super busy day and accomplish nothing. But you can also have a pretty free and open day, and maybe you were super productive in like 4 hours.
Totally.
And then you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want.
I mean, there was a study that was in the 4-Hour Work Week, right? And it's a great book by Tim Ferriss. You should read it if you haven't already, Page Pod Fam. But in that book, it talks about how most humans, this is a study in the United States, so this isn't go for our UK listeners and stuff, but
I mean,
it's probably pretty damn similar for most humans. At a 9 to 5 work or job, most people are only productive for 4 to 4.5 hours on their best days.
Yeah, no,
on their
that would be like
on their
max.
absolute best days. And so then that doesn't factor in.
I mean, there's like people like taking smoke breaks. You're taking
Absolutely.
a lunch. You're going and chatting with Susie
Absolutely.
over there in the corner
Yeah.
about what you did on the weekend. You got to go take
Yeah.
a shit for a half an
Yeah,
hour.
totally. So that I mean that all goes into that unproductivity. I mean, even for you can think about that for yourself though, because that's just like a 9 to 5, and 100% is similar. I bet for what are you looking up? Non-smoking employee extra. What is this? What are you looking up?
After a non-smoking employee submitted a complaint about how smoke breaks were affecting productivity, marketing firm Piala Incorporated made a change to its paid time off policy. The company granted non-smoking staff an additional 6 days off each year to make up for the time smokers take for cigarette breaks.
That is insane. They're a Japanese-based company?
Where do you see that?
The Japanese company.
Yeah, they're a Japanese-based company.
There you go. Interesting.
But, yeah, so apparently in the span of a year,
Mm-hmm.
these employees that smoke
Mm-hmm.
were 6 days less productive.
Wow.
6 days less productive than the non-smoking employees.
That's crazy. No, I mean productivity is a huge thing, and I mean I think something too. Okay, I got a great one, Page Pod fam. Let's listen the fuck up right now because this is important. Because so a lot of people believe in like bad karma. My mom specifically, like she's like if I say something, she goes don't jinx it, like immediately, and I hate it. It bugs me.
Well,
I'm not a fan of the whole jinx thing. I don't like
jinxing is like different than like bad karma.
It's different. Okay, so people. Okay, let's rewind.
Jinxing.
Rock me back a little bit. Rock me back. When you say something that's gonna happen, that I think's gonna happen, right? That is positive.
Yeah. So you could say like, I mean, it's possible like tomorrow I could get like hit by a bus and die.
Okay.
But some people might not like that, like actually saying that.
Okay.
Just like putting it into like.
The
That's
universe.
a bad example because
it's a horrible example. It was like the worst example. That is okay. I got this. Chad and I are playing baseball. We're in the championship. I'm like, yo, we're gonna win this shit.
Yeah.
Don't jinx yourself. I am not a fan of don't jinx yourself because when I say stuff, dude, this is for like anybody. I think you guys should try this. Let me know if it works. I have a journal. I'm not saying it's a fucking magic journal, but what I do is say there's a goal or a small goal that we're attempting to accomplish. I write it down and I say, and I do it in the present. It's a law of manifestation. I do it in the present. I say, I have X, Y, Z, right? And I'm telling you, call me fucking crazy. It works. I am successful. I am this. I have done this. I do it in the, like, I have done it. I've already done it. It's already, you think your dog likes to bark? That's unbelievable.
You think he's going to keep going?
I hope not. We're going to have to kill him. But I genuinely do believe in it, and I think that it's a real thing. I think that you should try and practice it. And I can, if you're interested in journaling, we can talk more about it. Shoot me a DM. But I really do think writing your small-term goals down and the big goals, breaking them down, breaking the big goals down into smaller goals, and then chopping away at those.
I think just to go off of that, a lot of people have this. You think he's just gonna keep barking? What's going on?
Timestamp it.
All right, we're back. Say what's up, Charles.
Okay, now Charlie's now on the podcast.
Just to, you gotta be quiet, okay? No barking.
Tell him no barking. Yeah.
Here, way up here.
Is that good?
There you go. Just to go off the goal thing, like Brayden was saying, I think a lot of people have these big overall goals that can just seem unfeasible because they're just like this huge goal. But if you break it down into smaller goals and you go through these goals step by step, it can seem a lot more feasible than just staring at this big, massive goal.
I totally agree. And I think that, too, here's the thing. I used to do this in college. I had a whiteboard, right? And so say tomorrow I was like, okay, I want to edit this video. I would end up packing my day with too much shit. I would put like 10 things on this whiteboard, and I'd be like, this has to be done tomorrow. And at the end of the day, I'd have 5 or 6 of the things done, and I'd feel like unaccomplished, and that's also bad.
Yeah.
So you really need to think like, okay, what actually needs to be done tomorrow? What, like, rationalize it with yourself and say, okay, does this actually need to be done tomorrow, or can this be done in 4 days or 5 days? Like, is the world not going to turn if I don't have this done? Like, what is actually...
No, the world's going to keep turning.
The world's going to definitely keep turning. So what is the smartest way to go about this? It's not going to make me burn out and not going to make me feel like shit because I didn't finish the short-term goals that I set out for myself. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I think that's a thing that we do really well with Project X.
Yeah.
There's stuff that is set out for the day.
We got a massive whiteboard.
Huge whiteboard, takes up a lot of space. And
every day we write down what needs to happen.
Yep. And by the time we leave, that shit is checked off.
And it feels incredibly
satisfying.
Incredibly satisfying wiping down that whiteboard every day.
I agree. And another thing too is to be patient. You know, we all want immediate satisfaction. Everyone wants the 6-figure salary, or like everyone wants the fancy ass car because you see it happening on like social media. And we really have to remind ourselves that right now, what's important, what's going to get me to my next step. And then after that next step is done, let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep chugging up the mountain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nothing's going to happen overnight. And if something were to happen overnight, it can be taken away just as fast.
Totally. And I mean, I actually heard this in another podcast. I can't remember who was talking. I think it was Matt Como, actually. He was saying how, you know, his rise to like fame, or like whatever you want to call it, like his rise to being known on the internet was a very slow progression.
Yeah.
And he was saying how, you know, the faster you rise, the faster you fall, man.
Yeah.
You know? And so like you really have to enjoy this process. And I am in no way, shape, or form where I want to be right now. Are you?
No chance.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting started. So I think that it's all a mindset thing, though. It's like telling yourself that you got to set goals for yourself too. And I think this goes along with like my mom. Great example of this. My mom, anytime that I tell her like a goal or an idea, she's like, go do it. You know what I'm saying? She like tells me to go do it. I love sharing ideas with my mom. She's a great person. Same with Chloe. She's great at that too. But we talk, and I mean, Chad and I talk a lot about that. I think that's why we get along so well, is because we bounce these big ideas off of one another and say like, how can we get it?
Yeah.
What's gonna make this possible and turn it into something that you can actually grab and hold on to and then run with? You know, I think that, and if you don't have someone to bounce those huge ideas off of, or people that think you're nuts, DM me on Instagram. I'm happy to. I love crazy ideas.
Yeah. Big fans of crazy ideas.
Huge fans, because nothing great ever came from a shitty idea. It's usually a crazy idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if it's a shitty idea, we'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
There's a difference between being supportive and just, saying yes and being supportive are two different things. You can be saying no and also being supportive at the same time.
Totally. No, and no, exactly. And I think that it's not, if someone doesn't agree with your goal or whatever it's going to be. You think our dog likes to play with stuff?
Drink your Monster.
Yeah, it's not good. If someone doesn't agree with your goal, that personally motivates me. It motivates me more. But I think you have to be like rational in that. You need to have trusted people that you can talk to and reach out to that'll tell you if something's stupid or not.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean? And not every idea is the best idea, but the greatest ideas come off of those crazy ideas, I think, personally.
Yeah.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, listeners.
You keep looking at the camera, and it's just really like kind of throwing me off.
I keep looking at the camera?
Yeah, you're just looking at the camera.
No, I was looking at the camera. I was talking to the camera.
Yeah, no, like the whole talking to the camera thing is just kind of weird during a podcast.
Really? I'm learning a lot. Maybe I won't talk to the camera anymore.
Were you talking to the camera the whole episode?
I think I literally talked to the camera the whole entire episode.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I swear to God. It's going to be kind of weird. We'll work on it. We'll figure it out. We'll make an adjustment for next time. I didn't realize it because, Project X, I'm talking to the camera a lot. I'm talking to it directly.
Yeah.
So that's thumbs right here. Thumbs right here. I F that up.
But, like, podcast is more...
No, yeah, it's more than just like...
The listener or the viewer is kind of like a fly on the wall to a conversation
that is occurring on. Yeah. Oh, that's good to know. I mean, I just got caught up in the moment. I was fired up.
I mean, yeah, we make mistakes and we learn every day.
Absolutely. Going back to my batting coach, we're gonna have a discussion.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners of the Page Podcast, we appreciate all of your support. If you haven't already, please go tell a friend about this episode, share a post on your story, and write us a review if you want to get featured on the next episode of the Page Podcast. Shoot us a DM on Instagram. We'll make that happen. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Oh, my God. Incredible guest. Guest on Thursday. Holy shit.
Oh, great guest.
Incredible guest. I don't want to give it away. We'll talk about it more on Thursday. The guy is an absolute beast.
Podcast legend.
It's going to be great. You guys are going to love it. So stay tuned. Thursday's episode. Bang our guest, and we'll see you all then. Peace out.